Well, as we are gearing up to the Uganda Martyrs Day, a lot of interesting things are happening, such as the consecration of the Kigezi Diocese new bishop, something that is exciting in that region because it's also the same region, or they belong to the same region that is also preparing for the Uganda Martyrs on 3rd June. Earlier on in the week, we hosted Bishop Mwesigwa here, and we had conversations about the preparations for the Uganda Martyrs. This morning, I'm hosting two wonderful ladies upon which we're going to be having the discussion of the new Bishop of Kigezi Diocese, Gad Akanjuna, who's going to be consecrated next week in Kabale. And here to speak to us about this and more is Jessica Tushemereirwe, who's the chairperson, Kigezi Diocese, Kampala Chapter. Good morning to you, Jessica.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Okay, all right. And also Sylvia Adinitwe, member of the organizing committee for the same, gets to join us. Beautiful Sylvia. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
And how do you do this morning?
I'm fine.
Okay. All right. So getting right into it, who is the new bishop and what should Christians know about this new bishop? I'll start, of course, with the chairperson, Jessica.
Thank you. The new bishop, as you introduced him, is Reverend Canon Gad Akanjuna, and he's a man of God. He's a preacher. He's a man who loves people. So yes, he's in the right position. God put him in the right place.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And what's the criteria that was in place for this nomination and then him going through the civic cup?
Yes, there is a committee that looks around and identifies people that they think should be in that chair, and the committee did its job and they did nominations, and the names were sent to the Archbishop, and he came out as the winner, as the victor. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sylvia, on the organizing committee, I know that there's a lot of preparations that are going into this consecration next week. What does this consecration mean to the people of Kigezi especially?
Thank you, Madam Moderator. This consecration is a big milestone for the Diocese of Kigezi. We need leadership for the diocese to move forward. If you do not have a leader, then you are bound to lose your direction. So it is very, very important that we have no leadership virtue. So it is very important, and we are looking forward to it. We are so excited, and we want to invite everybody to come and celebrate with us this milestone.
As the organizing committee, what have you prepared? Is it a one-day event? Is it a whole week celebration? What are the details of the plans?
She's actually the treasurer of the chapter.
The money.
We have prepared a lot. Even now, a lot of groundwork is going on. We began with bidding farewell to the bishop who has been in that position, Right Reverend George Bagamuhunda. So we have been in a series of appreciating what he has done for the diocese and seeing him off. The activities are bound to end. I think we are remaining with the last one of 27th of this month. That will be the last one. But also we'll come preparing to welcome the new one. The organizing committees, both in Kampala and in Kabale, are doing a lot in getting the invitation is ready, in preparing the ground where the ceremony is going to take place, in making sure that we have enough to eat, to feed our guests, and so forth.
Okay.
So the activities are in high gear.
Oh, well, yeah. I definitely feel like making a trip to Kabale now.
You're
on the
welcome.
27th.
29th is the consecration.
29th is the consecration.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Jessica, so there's people in Kabale and members of the diocese. How do they get to participate in this consecration process?
So actually they started participating a long time ago because they have been having meetings and people have been coming. They have contributed. We are very grateful. They come for meetings, planning meetings, they contribute money. People in the village have contributed food. So actually, almost everyone is participating actively, and we are grateful to God.
Okay, all right. In the context of Uganda Martyrs Day that is around the corner, what does this mean for you to actually have a new bishop a week before the pilgrimage?
It's actually interesting. The other day I was thinking about it, and I said after consecration, he's on the road to Mukono, to Namugongo for the consecration. Yes, you know, the martyrs died for the faith, for their faith, and it's this faith that we believe in. It's the God we believe in. So it's the right time that we have the person in place to keep us moving us forward spiritually, but also socially, you know, as people. We need someone to lead us. But yes, so this is the right time. He will come. It's a celebration after celebration, party after party.
Okay, all right, Sylvia, ahead of this party after party, I know, of course, when the new bishop is consecrated, there's desires for the people of the Kigezi Diocese. There are things that maybe you want to see changed or moving in another direction. What are some of those things that you the people, you know, in the diocese are actually expecting out of this new leadership?
The people of Kigezi are looking forward to seeing the new bishop build on the foundation of the other bishops that have come before him. Kigezi has had great bishops in the past who have done a lot for the diocese. A number of projects have taken place. You know, it is a place for revival, so there has been that revival spirit all along. So expectation is, I think, from the people of Kigezi is the new bishop to build on that foundation. The preaching of the word should go on, and also the development of the diocese projects, and also making sure that, you know, the parishioners, the Christians are guided even in their personal development activities, so that as the church grows, it grows together with the Christians that subscribe to it.
All right. Well, that begs the question. As the church grows, it grows together with the Christians. The church that we are seeing today, or the picture that is being presented to the faithfuls today, is that the church milks the faithfuls. It grows big, but the faithfuls are still, their status is not changing. Maybe the social status, they're getting more children, they're getting married, but as far as financial status is concerned, we're not seeing an equal change in the financial status of the faithfuls or the followers vis-a-vis the drastic changes that we get to see in these leaderships. So, Jessica, in your capacity, what do you have to say about that? How do we get to balance the boat?
Yeah, actually, in Kigezi, we are balancing the boat. For example, Sylvia was telling us about projects. The bishops that have been there, including the one that is leaving, have started projects that will enhance, you know, the financial status of
What are some of these projects that have been
for example, they brought Irish potatoes that yield high yielding. The process is in place to distribute them. Actually, they are distributing them to all people in Kabale, not discriminating. So they want people to get high yield potatoes to be able to feed their homes, but also to have some to sell to these places that make like chips, because they are the best, you know, type of potatoes. So there are many projects that we are putting up that will help the people also to grow financially. Because if you don't grow them, then the church will also not grow. Because if you milk a cow and you're not giving it food, then tomorrow you go back and there will be no milk for you. So yes.
Okay. All right, Madam Treasurer, back to you. The preparations are underway. We're expectant of a very successful consecration of the bishop next week. However, people of Kabale are watching, Kigezi Diocese participants are watching, and they want to know how can they help in these preparations for them to be as successful as you have dreamt of them to be.
Okay, thank you for that opportunity for me to call upon all the people from Diocese of Kigezi and even our friends, including you, Madam Moderator, to come and participate. We want people who will be there and help in making sure that our guests are taken care of. We want people who will, you know, offer transport. If you have means of transport, we have a number of people are going that need to be transported. We want money. If you can also contribute in cash, we need money to do a number of things. And there are endless ways you can participate, even to come and be part of the celebration. And you know, we don't want to be that kind of a function that is talked about in the Bible where the host had issues getting guests. So we also don't want to be there by ourselves and we do not have guests. Even to come there and be with us that day is also great participation.
Okay.
So we welcome everyone, even if you come from another region, even if you are not an Anglican, you are all invited. It is a function for everyone.
Okay.
They can also pray for us.
That's true.
Yes, please.
Okay, in your parting shots, Chairperson Jessica.
I am really very grateful to have been invited here. Thank you. And I'm also grateful to the people of Kigezi and friends and well-wishers of Kigezi for the enormous support they have given us. And my request is that you come and attend the function, but also pray for the function. Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, we can't wait for this function on the 29th. We're going to be having the consecration of the new Bishop of Kigezi Diocese, Gad Akanjuna, and we're excited because just a few days later it will be Uganda Martyrs Day, and we will be expecting him to come pilgrimage in Namugongo on the 3rd of June. As they have mentioned, you can contribute financially, but also you can pray for them. You can also come as a well-wisher, go to Kabale, and enjoy this party after party, as Livia has stated it. Well, do you stay with us? Morning at NTV does continue shortly.